Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will have the football first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making an when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player.
Breaks free! We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Hey, a lot of coaches talk about, let's set the tone early. Let's come out and assert our style. I like it. Let's just come out and fling it and make a big play and make this defense know we're ready to get this thing rolling.
Looking deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. He'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tempo in overdrive. Gives it on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? To the air, it's Odom.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have in the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man, it's Wilkerson. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires the pass, intercepted. Taking it the other way. The 10. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Right on the money. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Returns it down to the 47. And his defense thrives on taking the football away. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Unloads quickly. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick tempo here for the offense. Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Wallace.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed.
Gonna take a shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. Racing down the left side. Inside, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Number 11.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Snatch it quickly on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Kennesaw State right back to work. It's a draw. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Odom. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
Makes the catch at the 35. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown. Louisiana Texas. Number 3 with the return.
Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires it incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Odom. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gandy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, the lead is still full. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Kennesaw State right back to work.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. We now move inside 4 minutes to play here in the first half.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Quickly to the tight end. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Dropping back, it's Odom. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden,
converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He says a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before. Ice in their veins. You saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Wallace.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Wants to throw again. Looking left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Can't get him to the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Offense lining up quickly.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Makes a man miss. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
And the Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Snagged in the middle, it's Finley. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rifles it down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Fires and picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air on second down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because you did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
He's open on the right. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Bullock. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Zips it out to his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Odom. Snagged out of the air.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense has had its way. Here we go. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Field goal is good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Looking to pass. It's Baker. Under fire. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use his speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the...
Turning it on! Brought down at the 25 after he picked up. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. This time they'll go to the running game. Pass mistakes, and he may get more. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Baker. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled.
Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And that one will give them the lead. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
To the air, it's Odom. Finds a tight end. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Birch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gives it on the option. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Got it in the middle. It's Bullock. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
This Kennesaw State offense is on the move.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get them.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Kennesaw State, 22. Louisiana Tech.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Got enough for the first. Turns it on in midfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They want to run it left here. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Got it in the middle, it's Birch. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. From the gun, the ground game. And some room to work. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Grab near the marker. It's Finley. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique. And
touchdown Bulldogs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes the catch. The 2-point conversion is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Wallace. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Rushes on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in at the 40. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Catch in the middle, it's Gandy. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Fires to the middle. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Offense in a split backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finds his tight end. Breaks the tackle. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Owls. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You cannot say enough about this quarterback's toughness on that one. Staring downfield, knowing he's going to get absolutely blasted by the defender, and still somehow able to deliver an accurate throw way down the field. It just does not get any better than that from the quarterback position.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
All right, I like the aggressiveness. I want to be aggressive as a play caller when I'm coming out of my own end zone, when I got a little bit of space to throw the football. And you can tell they wanted to be aggressive, wanted to take a shot. Defense was ready, locked them down, but thank goodness we still had a little space left.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
What a play by this defense. The offense going in to take the lead. No. Flip the script. The big pick 6. Now you're leading in this ball game. What a play by the D.
Louisiana Tech, 36. Kennesaw State, 29.
He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Caught in the backfield, it's Rodgers. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Odom. Makes the grab over the middle. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, the defense brings the blitz. They're trying to affect the timing of the quarterback. He was able to escape, get outside of the pocket, but just not able to connect with his target.
Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Trying play action. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Off the boot, looking for his man. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Great job by the back on the option.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Looking for a man. It's Baker. Makes the grab. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Able to work his way for 5 yards. He needs a lot more than that, but they did get the clock stopped. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, Kennesaw State.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Baker. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. The holder will mark his spot at the 34. A 44-yard attempt, almost certainly for the game. The official says no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilkerson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Baker. He caught it. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They strike first here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Belcher. There he goes. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Fires to the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Got it in the end zone for the tie. They can win it with the extra point. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
It always comes down to a few key